Yeah. Can people see the screen? Because I think it's showing the right thing. I. Yeah, okay, it's good. Yeah, it's showing the right thing. That is not back far enough. Yeah, absolute cinema. Normally I complain about exposition like this and other things, but I think for a kids show it's fine. And it's done beautifully. Uh, I was, I think I joined this, when did I start watching this? I think I joined right around when T-Rex was, like, that finale happened. That's when I joined the fandom. And then, because the first episodes I was exposed to was, I was brought into the fandom by Starlight Glimmer. Uh, Yeah, I remember spending so many late nights when I was like around like, I think I was like 14 or 15, listening to Our Town while I was like when I couldn't sleep at night. Yeah, I remember. I vividly remember that. I vividly, I vividly remember that. How long were you like into this? Because I would have been into this sooner had the Hub actually been a network that aired consistently. um, um, because yeah, that's where this I think originally aired. I watched it on Netflix, and like, yeah, yeah. I honestly understand this. But like, is no one in this universe just a night owl? Like, there's not like anybody in this universe that's like a night owl. Like that would be me. I remember when I was younger, I spent so long just I would try to stay awake all night just to see like what was on the TV, and then realize don't do that on Cartoon Network because they stop showing kids shows by the time you're supposed to be asleep. Uh, but yeah, yeah. And one that we never see again. The 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 green element that just disappears inexplicably. Um, yeah, like it appears and then you never see it again. Like I feel like maybe at some point there may have been like I don't know, like maybe there was a different element planned, but maybe it was scrapped. I don't know. I ca- I kind of wish they kept Pinkie as a Pegasus, honestly. Like, well, that was like the original plan. The original plan was Pinkie Pie to be Pegasus and Fluttershy to be Earth Pony. Personally, I prefer Fluttershy as Unicorn, as she's sprung up to be in like G. Yeah, I prefer Unicorn, but the problem with Fluttershy being Pegasus is the wings are kind of wasted on her. Like, she doesn't really use them. She, yeah, there it is. There it is. The one that never appears again. The one that never appears again. Because you have generosity, honesty, laughter. No, wait. Honesty, laughter. I guess that's supposed to be kindness. No, this is laughter. That's kindness, and that's loyalty. Generosity, honesty, laughter, kindness, loyalty, and whatever the heck this is. Because that ain't magic. You'd be kindness. I don't know, maybe either generosity or kindness. Well, I guess also loyalty. I could be either of those three. I don't know. I would say magic, but I don't know what it requires you to be magic. And I will forever laugh about how harsh that is. Just, let's banish your sister to the moon. Like, do alicorns need oxygen? Do alicorns need oxygen? Because I imagine, like, what if it was another pony she set up there? Would they just die? Like, if it wasn't their sister, if it wasn't her sister, would they just die? Like, that's my biggest question. Why? There's me. No, this is so much me that when I was a little kid, the first thing I ever said, like my first words, I kid you not, was books. That was my first word. That was my... Yeah, not mom, not dad. Me asking for books. Because I liked books. Yeah, it was books. Uh-huh. Whoa, hold on. Who is that? Also, there's something loud. Yeah, there's something loud in the background. There's something loud in the background of... Yeah. Oh, really? There... I mean, yeah. Yeah, there's something that is loud in the background of one of... Yeah. You need the LARP. I'm just saying there's like a sound that sounds like one of you guys are like on an airplane or something. I don't know what it is. Like, it sounds like I hear this, like... Is someone in a car? Is somebody in a car? Let me turn this up. Pay. I live in the U.S. and you know our yeah. 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 Oh, I'm gonna adjust my mic settings because they might be quiet. Let me adjust this. Oh yeah. Yeah, input volume raise up. Why did my microphone automatically switch itself to my headphones? That is beyond stupid. I don't know why it does that. It tries to set my speakers It tries to set my speakers to being my microphone all the time, and I can't. Yeah, I can't make it. My computer sometimes turns itself on in the middle of the night and jump scares me. It's like this. It's an Intel Core 17 like gaming PC that's like $3,000, but like. But it like it I kid you not. I try to go to sleep at night, and then the bright light of my monitor just turns on, and then I like jump out of my bed, and I'm like, "What the heck? What?" What? Yeah. Just say what you want. And then we have their friends. I wonder how they act like they're her friends like in the first place when it's clearly like, you know, like distant relationship. I think I find it absolutely depressing that it took Twilight like how many seasons later was it when that episode happened with her and Moon Dancer? Like, she by that point had fallen. Yeah, it looked like her. It looked like her. It looked like she had like a bun or something. Yeah, it. Yeah, it looked like she had like a bun or something. I would say Minuet's kind of an underappreciated character. I really like her in that episode. Um, like she's so nice. She doesn't care that her friend basically forgot about her for enough time to defeat several villains, become an Alicorn princess, and gain a castle. But yeah. I'm kind of disappointed we never get a Bully Maguire moment for Twilight Sparkle. That would have been so funny. Oh my gosh, there's probably what makes me sad is that there are some people that are probably alive now that have no idea who I just talked about. And that's what's absolutely depressing. Yeah, 7-year-olds that have never seen Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. I am so hyped for the new movie because it looks like it's going to be good. I think it's like the only Marvel property I really care about now at this point. I would be excited for Doomsday because I like Doctor Doom in Marvel Comics and I love the X-Men, but really? We're doing this now? That should have been what Endgame was, you know? Like, what? But yeah, Lyra with someone who's not her girlfriend. I am so glad that as this... I comment that I was not the biggest fan of Season 1 when I first watched it, and all the Spike abuse is a pretty big reason why. Why? I don't know what they were cooking, but I'm glad it went away as it went forward. I'm also kind of glad Pinkie's, like, her solo songs, that, like, the little ditties she used to sing, those just kind of vanished as well. Because Pinkie Pie's voice is, like, way too shrill. Low-key, auto-tune Pinkie Pie might actually sound good. So, I have to ask this. What is the point of even having a ladder if you can just do this? Like, this ladder is meaningless. This ladder is just meaningless. What? What is... Why the abuse of Spike, for real? Marrying the moon. Why are you marrying the moon? So what? So what? Is that just like you marrying Nightmare Moon? Then like who's the bridesmaid? Is it Daybreaker? Oh yeah. See, as a boy who was the younger of my cousins growing up, this made me very uncomfortable watching the Spike abuse. Why? That's 5 letters, Spike. You can spell Brink. Yeah. So I was talking with a friend about this because this just reminded me of this. But I was talking with a friend of mine about this, and we were talking about like if you were in this world and the ponies were the size of real horses. The first thing that was brought up is that if you got kicked by Celestia, there would be no you left. Why? Like, Celestia would tower over you, I imagine. What? So... Yeah, like, she's bigger than your average horse. Like, yeah. Oh, jeez. Whose idea in the writing board was this? I want to find whoever, like, this has been like a life goal of mine. I want to find who pitched the idea of let's have Spike vomit messages, and that be our mail system. And like, whoever pitched that, because I'm like, you couldn't have had like an owl like in Harry Potter or something along the lines of that, or like him bring the message, or he sends something else off that brings the message. No, you have him like, how does it end up inside of him? How does, what? They initially had the idea of doing like what Harry Potter did, essentially. I honestly, I'm like, I don't know what made them settle on this, but like, but yeah. I think we were also robbed of the really early concept for Twilight, where she was going to have a witch's hat and she was going to have a black cat as a familiar. That would have been so cool. As well as that episode where they were going to have the sea ponies and there was going to be the Kraken. And I don't think we got the sea ponies. We got the sea ponies eventually, but we didn't get the Kraken. And I'm like, yeah, this is tragic. Like, Wait, I just realized that is. Did the designers from Star Wars, did they contract people from the Star Wars universe to make this chariot? Did they contract people from the Star Wars universe to make this chariot? You know what I'm talking about, right? I think my favorite, most egregious example of that is, just two. What's your favorite example of bad safety in the Star Wars universe? I think my favorite to this day has got to be those two guys in the Death Star that stand on that platform right next to the super laser. Yeah, just how like there's no handrails or just like for anything. Like, but yeah. I mean, I've always found it messed up that ponies have to pull other ponies around. Like, someone said, tell me the episode's muted somehow? Oh no. Okay, what on earth is going on? Okay, there we go. All right, that was a weird bug and a half. That was a weird bug. Okay, stop connecting to my phone. No, stop. All right, there we go. I don't need you connecting to my phone. Headphones. I'm gonna turn this off for now. Someone said. My highly intelligent PC thinks it. I'm gonna check the stream and see if it is in fact. Here's my live. Alright. But yeah, hold on. Go ahead. Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you see that it was interrupted?
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Yeah. People being jerks coming into my room when I'm going live. What? No, that was my mom. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm in a long distance. Well, I wouldn't say it's long distance. She's a 15-minute drive from where I live. So that's people say like that's a long distance relationship. I'm like that is a distance relationship, not long. Yeah. We'll say this is beautiful. I love the fact that it says Sweet Apple Acres, and then there's immediately, like, on screen, there's also carrots that we don't think we ever see again. I think also there's corn. Yeah, there's corn. Also there's corn. Yeah. I love the fact that like all these trees on this hill, like, how did they plant those? Like, how do you go up to harvest that? How how do you, yeah, do you like, do you have to climb like multiple mountains if you want to harvest those? That's where you keep that's where they keep the special apples. Yeah. There's gotta be a more efficient way to do that that doesn't bruise the crap out of those apples. Like, in this universe, not really. Like, well, I mean, honestly, like, say what you want about Flim and Flam's machine, but it works. Like, it works when they're not, like, overcranking it to be faster than Twilight Sparkle just cheating and using magic. Just... Yeah. Yeah, it's always jarring for me to go back to season 1 and two's Applejack voice before they gave her a change in direction. You know what I mean? Like, there's a visible difference between the way she sounds here and then forward. It's... Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad, but, like, it's jarring. But yeah. Yeah. I live in the southern U.S. and I just love how this introduction is like every single stereotype about us that's ever been made by anybody ever. like, like every single stereotype is in this scene. So no, they really did make the foods look good here. But my whole thing is how big is this family? Because I have a theory that I should make on my channel. It's about how the Apple family has like a monopoly on all the fruit in Equestria. Because think about it, they've married into the oranges, they've married into the cherries. Like, I'm sorry, but Applejack, you do not, when you get to the ticket episode, you do not need that ticket. Your family pretty much has a monopoly on apples. I think there's like a cherry character that they're like related to. I think. Cherry Jubilee, I think. I think. Jubilee. And I know like the oranges are apparently like somehow AJ's aunt. The family tree, so the pies may or may not be related. Which, like, to this day, that plot thread still ticks me off. But yeah, man. Everything here looks delicious except those caramel apples. Those actually look disgusting. No, but it's like, seriously, that cupcake looks great. I've just never heard of an apple cupcake before. No, like, apple is my thing, okay? Like, I am in the firm camp that apple juice is the goat of all fruit juices, and that orange juice is overrated as crap. Lemonade's also really good. I'll drink lemonade. Pink lemonade is ideally my favorite. You get the lemonade and you mix strawberry into it. Um, that's opinion is my best. I also don't mind grape juice, but like I like to water mine down because grape juice can be really intense and it is an absolute nightmare if you want to drink it and you're a little kid because no one wants you to have it anywhere near anything that they own. like yeah. How do they expect her to eat all this? And also, what is that? Um, the um, you can eat all of it. Oh, this is like there's like a restaurant that has all that. See, I'm not like that. Oh, finally, the green apples get some love. I love the fact that like they bothered to make a new design for her, a new design for apple fritter, and then like a few others, and then they just gave up. I actually love apple. I think this is apple cider. I think this is apple cider. That's her name. I love her cutie mark, her design in general. Like her cutie mark too, but her design in general. I like this color palette. Yeah. Demon child. Demon child. He's manipulating with them eyes. Oh, like Radiator Springs, essentially. Also, the chat is no longer dead. That means I can... Oh, the chat's no longer dead. That means I can... That means I can go and... Spam... I can finally spam. Is alive. Is that Trixie? And that's good. Oh my gosh. I think I know exactly what shot that's from, where that shot of Scootaloo is from. Yeah. I think it's from God. Season 9?